What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rise and Grind. Wow, we are on Inauguration Day
Yeah.
for Trump. We got MLK Day.
And the end of January, which is
Yeah,
didn't
weird.
it just start?
I don't know. I'm like weirded out. And also, we got Band-Aids on TikTok you're going to talk about.
Yeah.
We got a lot going on today. But happy Martin Luther King Day, everybody out there. Also an Inauguration Day. It's going to be interesting to see how everything plays out from today forward.
It's a big day.
It's a big day in a lot of ways. So let's dive on in. What do you got? What do you got first?
All right. Well, we have TikTok that went down yesterday as everyone had anticipated, although there was a lot of influencers who were posting that they didn't actually think the app would go down. And then it ended up doing exactly that. Luckily, it was brought back just a few hours later, and mainly because Trump basically reached out to all of the different providers, so the App Store, the Google Play Store, and said, hey, if you ignore this basically law to remove it, I'll make sure that you're protected. And so Oracle, who owns TikTok, said, okay, we'll go for this because they're waiting to see once Trump is in office if he can get an extension on looking for a buyer to purchase the platform. Now, the Apple Store and Google said, no, we're not going to do that, because if they did, they would have to pay $5,000 per user of the platform.
Ooh, there's 170 million.
Right.
Ooh.
So do the math,
Damn.
right? That's a lot of money. And I don't know if that's per day that they're ignoring it or just as a lump sum, but I would not want to be responsible for that kind of money. So no.
Are you sure?
Not at all. So you can't download the app on... You can't newly download the app if you don't have the app already and you're not a user. You can't create yourself as a user on the app. But if you already have TikTok, you can continue to explore the app. You just won't be able to update it. So very interesting. It's a Band-Aid for now.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people though too, which is interesting and funny, that are looking at it and they're saying, okay, TikTok's down. I'm gonna get my life back. Right? Like I'm gonna get my shit together again, because like when you think about TikTok, though, the one thing that they did really well, or they do really well with the algorithm, is like it's so good for mindless scrolling.
Oh my gosh,
right?
Yeah.
Because maybe it's just how I use TikTok personally. But it's like when I go through TikTok, like I'm not seeing anybody I know shit. It's kind of like explore.
Yeah.
And I'm just like scrolling, I'm scrolling. I'm seeing all these cool different types of things, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, I found myself, which I've never historically done, by the way. I do not ever just sit there and scroll. I normally don't do that. And TikTok, they say TikTok made me buy it. TikTok made me scroll.
Oh my God.
And I'd be like, and honestly, like being a parent, like I would get pissed at myself because I'd be sitting there with the kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And I would like open my phone, look at like a message or an email. And then I go mindlessly go to TikTok and I would just start scrolling and I would be like, dude, close the phone.
Yep.
What are you doing?
You catch yourself.
I caught myself doing it too many times. So, but I think in a way, it's funny because a lot of people deleted it, right? I actually deleted it personally.
Did you?
I did, yeah. I deleted it.
I don't think
personally.
You'd be able to re-download it, then.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
It's like I only leverage it to scroll. So I'm like, right now I'm going to take a break from that anyway. But let's see. I don't know. It's funny. A lot of people are like, what's life going to be like now that I have an hour back in my day?
I know, no, seriously. And actually, I have friends that live overseas, and they were taking screenshots of comments when this all happened. And a lot of people were saying it feels like the loud kids stayed home from school today. Like everyone from the US isn't on the app, and it feels kind of quiet and empty. Right. So that was really interesting to see too. But I get stuck scrolling so often. The awareness is there at least, right? So if you can at least know you're stuck scrolling and you can stop yourself, that's good. But it will be really interesting to see. Now, yesterday when I was watching football, I feel like I watch football mainly for the commercials. Like I just love seeing, maybe that's like the marketer in me. I just love seeing the types of brands that are pushing commercials. And I love thinking like, well, why am I getting this commercial? And mostly like what value are they pushing? And I've been noticing that a lot of brands are really focused on convenience nowadays. I mean, this isn't anything